I'm Rich Conaty. This is the Big Broadcast 20s and 30s Records every Sunday. Although, let's see, tonight we're going back to 1907 school days. Nevertheless, Kalmar and Ruby. Big Broadcast 20s and 30s Records, for the most part, on 90.7 FM. Next week, we've got the father of the blues, W.C. Handy. We've got the songs of Bud Green. He wrote some things that Fred Waring recorded in the 1920s. Wrote one of my favorite songs, Once in a While, and then in the 1940s had a big hit with Sentimental Journey. Bud Green lyrics. The songs and the singing of Johnny Mercer. Dick Powell will sing for us, plus the early Tommy Dorsey, and he and his brother did a ton of records in the 1920s and 30s, plus your request beginning midway in the show, 718-365-9070. If there's something reasonable I can play for you. Next week after 10, 718-365-9070, or email me anytime, day or night, Rich Conaty, C-O-N-A-T-Y, at wfuv.org. Rich Conaty at wfuv.org, 718-365-9070. Jimmy Rushing, Benny Moten's Kansas City Orchestra, 1930, Liza Lee.
the blue horizon. Forward, forward.
Beyond the blue horizon waits a beautiful day. Goodbye to things that bore me. Joy is waiting for me. I see a blue horizon. My life has only begun. Beyond the blue horizon lies a rising sun.
Big broadcast. We began with Jimmy Rushing, Benny Moten, 1930, Liza Lee. From April 1930, the Ted Lewis Band, with Muggsy Spanier on cornet, Jimmy Dorsey on both the clarinet and the tenor saxophone. Finally, from 1930, Beyond the Blue Horizon. All aboard. Bob Borger, George Olsen and his music, Beyond the Blue Horizon, Leo Robin, W. Frank Harling, and Richard Whiting from the picture Monte Carlo. Richard Whiting was born in Peoria on November 12, 1891. First songs came out in 1914. He was turning them out until the time of his death in February 1938. Still ahead on the big broadcast, Snooks, Jack Albin, and Guy Lombardo. Here's a pair of Leo Robin, Richard Whiting songs from Paramount's Innocents of Paris. We begin with the Rhythm Boys, 1929.
Hello? Just a moment. You want to speak to Bing? Oh, we're making a record. All right.
One who could be calling me when I'm recording. Hello. Who is this? Louise? Oh, well, that's different. It's wonderful. Say it's wonderful to be in love with you. Beautiful. You're so beautiful. You haunt me all day through.
What do you say we help him out with the chorus, shall we? All right.
Every little breeze seems to whisper to me. Birds in a tree seem to quiver to me. Each little rose tells me it knows I love you, love you. Every little beat that I feel in my heart seems to repeat what I felt at the start. Each little sigh tells me that I adore you, Louise. Just to see and hear you brings joy I never knew. But to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can tell that I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true? Someone like you could love me, Louise.
Hello. Hold the wire just a minute, Louise. The boys are getting a bit frantic. Don't think the song should be sung like that.
Now that's awfully hot, but you should not interrupt my bliss when I'm singing to my sweetheart true. It should be sung like this. All just to see and hear you brings joy that I never knew. Oh, but to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can tell that I wanted your kiss. Oh, it had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true? Someone like you could love me, Louise.
Hello. Now look at there. She's hung up.
Now see what you've done. She's given me air. Now I'm asking you, do you think that's fair? Oh, don't worry, babe. There's girls everywhere. Oh, but there's nobody like Louise. I'll have to write her. You mean there's nobody like Louise? Why don't you telegraph her?
There's nobody like Louise. I hope she buys this record.
Nobody like Louise.
Pardon me, it's a habit of mine. I've gotta be kissed, oh, I've gotta be kissed. Pardon me, but your lips are divine. They've got to be kissed, oh, they've got to be kissed. I've had this little weakness since my babyhood, so give me only one, ha-ha. I knew you would, but don't get sore if I ask you for more, 'cause that's a habit of mine.
Who wouldn't be jealous of a girl like you, and who wouldn't be watching everything you do? I'm on my toes, for goodness knows when you go out you're marvelous, hard to doubt, hard to trust. So who wouldn't be watching round your neighborhood, so you wouldn't be missing like Red Riding Hood? Just look at those lips and look at those eyes. Who wouldn't be jealous of you?
Dick Tila, Ray Miller and his orchestra, Chicago, December 1928. Who wouldn't be jealous of you? On cornet, Muggsy Spanier. Muggsy Spanier was born 104 years ago Tuesday. He died in 1967. Prior to that, two songs written by Leo Robin and Richard Whiting for Paramount's Innocents of Paris. Eddie Collis, Ray Starita's Ambassadors Band, 1929. It's a Habit of Mine. Paul Whiteman's Rhythm Boys, Harry Barris. Okay, Harry Barris, Al Rinker, Bing Crosby. I forget the order I say them in. Harry Barris, Al Rinker. I've only been saying them in that order since the Nixon administration. Louise, 1929, Leo Robin, Richard Whiting. Big broadcast on WFUV. San Clemente, Here I Come.
Fiji Water joins you in supporting WFUV. Fiji Water is drawn from an artesian aquifer located at the very edge of a primitive rainforest hundreds of miles away from the nearest continent and available locally at Duane Reade, Gristides, and D'Agostino's. More info at FijiWater.com.
Calling all high school music students and the people who teach them. Time's running out on your chance to win a trip to Memphis. Memphis the musical, that is. As part of WFUV's campaign to strike a chord for music education, we're giving high school vocal or instrumental groups a chance to showcase their talents and experience a Broadway show. Just send us a short video of your ensemble performing a song inspired by the rich musical heritage of Memphis, Tennessee. Get it to us by Wednesday, November 24th, and the winning school will get a block of tickets to see the Tony Award-winning musical Memphis at the Schubert Theater. Complete details at WFUV.org/Memphis.
Big broadcast on WFUV. Muggsy Spanier was featured with the Ted Lewis Band from 1929 until 1936, and then on and off throughout the 1940s. Ted Lewis, January 1931, and Just a Gigolo.
Just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, the people know the part that I am playing. I am paid for every dance. I sell each romance. Every night some hearts I'm betraying. Yes, sir. But there'll come a day I know my youth will pass away. Then what'll they say about me? Oh, when the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolo as life goes on without me. Yes, sir. handsome gigolo, dressed up all for show. Oh, what a life you're leading. You dance till every dawn. Your youth, your future gone. Gone, I tell you. Love will pass you by, unheeding. You're just a soul on higher, to the highest fire. No thoughts of the morrow. Friends may come, but they'll go, leaving handsome gigolo, a heart that breaks with sorrow.
Is it a crime, loving you, dear, like I do? If it's a crime, then I'm guilty of loving you. Maybe I'm wrong, dreaming of you, dreaming the lonely night through. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty of dreaming of you. What can I do? What can I say after I've taken the blame? You say you're through, you'll go your way, but I'll always feel just the same. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, loving you, dear, like I do. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty of loving you.
rely upon me. Should any doubt come, wait for the outcome, hopefully. Always, in all ways, whatever may be, I will rely on just you and trust you. Sometimes in small ways we may not agree, but we can weather hardships together, wait and see. We'll find a happy ending if you will keep depending always, in all ways, on me.
Jack Albin Orchestra as Lloyd Keating and his music, Bill Cody crooning Always in All Ways. 1930, Leo Robin, W. Frank Harling, Richard Whiting from Monte Carlo. Gus Kahn, Harry Axton, Richard Whiting gave us Guilty. Recorded in 1931 by Walter Ashby with Snooks and his Paramount Hotel Orchestra. Ted Lewis, 1931, Muggsy Spanier and the band, Just a Gigolo. I'm Rich Conaty. This is the Big Broadcast, Sundays 8 to midnight on WFUV in New York. Looking for links plenty? Well, you can find them at one link, www.bigb247.com, bigb247.com. Takes you to the Big Broadcast and my bio page on the WFUV website. And I have, I didn't personally do it, but there's a whole mess of links. There's a story about the show, I think a story on me, and some links to articles about the Big Broadcast. You'll also see links to the fan site and my personal page on Facebook, my MySpace profile, which is more or less a ghost town, the Big Broadcast bulletin board on the FUV site, and my Twitter account. And there are things there that have less than that to do with me, like 78 RPM auctions, as well as a place to pick up a 3-speed turntable to play them. BigB247.com, www.bigb247.com, all manner of linkage, Big Broadcast and otherwise, BigB247.com. Here are 3 Big Broadcast premieres, a total of 15 tonight I've never played before. A Guy Lombardo I've never played. The Trio, 1933, Going, Gone.
Honey, take a look at me. It's the last you're gonna get, you see. Goodbye, I'm going, gone. Better get your black dress out. Tell your friends we're on the out and out. Goodbye, I'm going, gone. Gonna take a trip I never took before. Don't know where I'll land. Better get my hat and show me to the door. Honey, here's my hand. Gonna take my dog with me. He's the only friend I have, you see. Goodbye, I'm going, gone.
Tenderly enfold you while stars above are in the sky. You and I find heaven. Dream, sweetheart, though you're with me only in dreams. Sweetheart, dawn will leave me lonely to hope and pray that you might come true someday, my dream, sweetheart.
Where'd you get those pretty eyes and flaming red hair?
red-headed baby, you're driving me wild. Red-headed baby, you lovable child. When I'm around you, I can't behave. Sweet little stranger, I know that red means danger. My pulse is jumping, my heart's beating fast. Ain't that a positive sign that I'm falling in love by the heavens above? Oh, red-headed baby, be mine.
Three performances that are new to the big broadcast. Arthur Fields, Fred Sugar Hall, and his Sugar Babies, 1931, Red-Headed Baby. That's from the recent Fred Hall release on the Retrieval label. Pat O'Malley, Jack Hilton's Orchestra, June 1932, a Bud Green song, Dream Sweetheart. The Trio, Guy Lombardo, his Royal Canadians, 1933, Going, Going, Gone. I know I've played that by Chick Bullock. Going, Going, Gone, written by Phil Baxter, who gave us I'm a Ding Dong Daddy from Dumas, and, yeah. Oh, A Faded Summer Love is another Phil Baxter song. Fordham's Graduate School of Social Service is hosting a panel discussion on supporting active duty military, veterans, and their families. Serving Those Who Served is on Thursday, November 18th at 7 p.m. Now, the event is open to the public and is free of charge. The panel discussion follows a college fair for veterans seeking to continue their education at the undergraduate or graduate level. For more information, visit www.fordham.edu/Westchester. www.fordham.edu/Westchester. A baker's dozen of your requests coming up at the top of the hour, 718-365-9070, or Rich Conaty, Conaty, at WFUV.org. If there's something I could play for you in the second half of next week's show, 718-365-9070, or Rich Conaty, Conaty, at WFUV.org. Now, in addition to almost a dozen and a half records that I have never played on the show, I find a flurry of those that I haven't played in years. Can't believe I have not played the Mills Brothers Coney Island Washboard since December 2003. Remember?
Coney Island washboard she would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. The little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could drag her tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breeze. It's Coney Island washboard round the lane. Boom.